And then a little more. Put it down. Okay, so you can start to see some of the difference. I'd probably need to work on it a little more. I would clean my brush really, really well, and then go back to white and start pulling some of that. And start pulling some of that over to going from white to gray. Now the same thing, I can make this white. I can go ahead and get some black and put this. This is actually like a really dark black blue, so I could put some there and then put the color blue right smack in the middle. Just like so. And then you go ahead and take some of that off my brush and then pull some of that. I'm going to go ahead and make another little area. You might have to clean your brush every so often and your palette. Oh, come on. It's not coming out. I think I have another stash over there. Good. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and wash my brush. I know I just put blue right there, but it's better to add a little bit of the darkness to the whiteness so that you can control it better. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just pick up just a little bit of blue and start mixing it right here. And you can see it's immediately turning blue. And that's what you want. You want it to be subtle, and then you want to pick up a little more, and even mix it up. And you want to mix it in the same spot where you just created the last one, because that will guarantee that you're making it darker or lighter, whatever you're trying to accomplish. And then a little more, the same spot. Might want to a little bit pull in a little bit more. Now I noticed that that's a big jump, so I can go ahead and make this color a little darker. So now I'm using here. And you know, I'm moving around, but you just have to just think about the colors to make it work. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Okay. Alright, and then you would go, start adding a little bit more black this way. Now, because blue is so dark, and it depends on, what color it is. Blue is dark, so instead of blue being right in the center, it could probably be the true color blue could probably be closer to the end. Now that's just a tip for the future. And like the color yellow could probably be the actual color yellow, if you're doing tint and shade on that, could probably be closer to the color white because it's so light. So that true actual color depends on what it is, depending on where it is on the value scale. Okay? Alright. Now the next one I'm not going to do an example of, but just to let you know, tones of two complement colors, they start to create brown colors. You're just going to pull a little bit of each and mix them until you eventually get down to this brownish color. So for red, you're going to add a little bit of green, mix it real good, then put it here. Then a little bit more of the green to the red and mix it here. Then a little bit more until it's more neutral, where it's like the same portions. And then if you wash your brush real good, you start with green and add a tad bit of red for this one, and then a tad bit more of the red to get this one, then a little bit more, and then it should be about the same color right there. Okay, and for the neutral colors, violet and yellow, because you can't see violet on the screen, I couldn't do that. Oh, but I could probably do orange and blue, because those are two complement colors to get a brown. Let's see how that works out. I'll actually do an example of that one. So let me go ahead. There's that. I'm going to make a little bit more, orange. Trying not to get that green. Okay, and then remember, you don't want too much. And go ahead and mix that in there. Whoa, that's turning like a greenish color. So if that's the case, that means that we just have way too much blue. I know that just from memorizing. So how the colors work. I go ahead and just put a little bit yellow, and then mix a little bit more yellow in there. But yeah, it should be, as long as you have enough of the complement colors, it should be good. Okay, the reason why I added more yellow and more red is to make more orange, because yellow and red make orange. And remember, it should have been the two complements, blue and orange. That's why I'm pulling red and orange right now. Okay, well, it's getting there. That's getting there. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop there, but if this is orange and blue, then it would create this brownish color. Okay. Alright, you're going to go ahead and create two more neutral colors, and then you'll be done with this assignment after you complete all those practice examples. Make sure that you wash your brushes really well, you get all that acrylic off your paints, and that you could even wash your palette when you're done so that you can reuse it. If you don't care to keep it, you can just chunk it and get a new one the next time you come, and so that you don't waste paint. Because I have a big glob there and I have some there and there, I can get a plastic wrap and just cover it and reuse it again tomorrow. So it's totally up to you regarding what your situation is. Okay, well, thank you very much, and good luck on this assignment.